superhero landing!
Give me your best shot, One-Eyed Willie.
I am Deadpool. I am not a natural-born mutant. My powers come from the Weapon X program. I was injected with a genetic modification serum. This serum was combined with a sample of Wolverine's healing factor. My regeneration is so extreme it makes me nearly immortal. It is even more outrageous than Wolverine's healing.
Don't worry, you're not gonna die. Although these will kill you.
One time, Colossus came to find me. Dad? At that moment, I was about to finish off my enemy, but Colossus tried to convince me to join the X-Men. While I was talking to him, my enemy slipped away. That made me furious.
That does it!
So I took it out on Colossus. First, I threw a punch, then I went straight for a low blow. My hands were completely ruined. While Colossus wasn't paying attention, I jumped up to kick him. My leg snapped instantly. Colossus decided to drag me back to the X-Mansion, but I was not about to let that happen. I pulled out a knife and cut off my own hand. With one big leap, I escaped. Colossus was left staring in disbelief at the gesture I made with my severed hand. The truth is, my hand would grow back in no time. That is the confidence my healing factor gives me. I was once just an ordinary mercenary. I even had a beautiful girlfriend. Everything was going well, until one day, I suddenly collapsed. Tests revealed I had cancer, and my time was running out. To keep living happily with my girlfriend, I accepted an invitation from a mysterious organization. They claimed they could cure my cancer, and they promised to give me special abilities. It was my last chance to survive. They took me to an underground laboratory. I saw deformed and tortured test subjects. Fear began to take hold of me, but my body was no longer under my control. Soon, they injected me with a yellow liquid. That was the genetic modification serum, but the injection alone didn't give me powers. They had to torture me endlessly. Only then could they force my dormant mutant gene to awaken. At last, they locked me inside a vacuum chamber. They drained the air out, completely starved of oxygen. My skin collapsed under the pressure. My face was ruined, hideous beyond recognition. The pain was unbearable. During a brief conversation with the lab supervisor, I managed to steal a matchstick. That single match sparked a massive fire in the lab, but I did not die, because by then, my healing factor had fully awakened. I had gained unstoppable regeneration. I fought the supervisor in the middle of the flames. It turned out he was also an altered subject. I was no match for him. He pinned me to the ground with a steel bar. Then the fire engulfed me completely. When the flames subsided, all that remained was my body wrapped in blackened ash. It was at that moment I swore I would kill that lab supervisor no matter what.